Block Energy set up for the next phase of drilling at its West Rustavi project in Georgia. It's announced that the equipment has been secured following test flows of more than 1,100 barrels of oil a day at the successful sidetrack well. With all this potential oil flowing, it's also booked storage facilities. Paul Haywood is Chief Executive. He joins us now. Paul, welcome. What a story. I mean, we've just tracking what our clients have been saying about the previous interviews we've done, very keen on the project. And this latest news, you've got the oil storage now in place, really does help, because there were big questions about where you're going to put all this oil as it's coming out of the ground. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, the fantastic result had it 16AZ and West Rustavi is it's caused a pleasant problem in that, how do we store and prepare for sales of an enhanced volume of crude. As our followers will realise, we've just secured 90,000 barrels worth of storage, which is a leasing agreement secured with the state of Georgia, which enables us to now open 16AZ back up and allow it to flow to its full potential. So we're all very excited. And that full potential, actually, you're not going to drive it at 1,100 barrels a day, are you? Correct. Well, actually, the smallest choke size available to us allows us to flow it around 800 to 1,000 a day. So whilst we've been kind of flowing, shutting in, we've been running lots of tests just to ensure that we efficiently flow this well going forward. Seems like you've got quite a bit of capacity, bearing in mind that sort of flow rate. How long is the oil anticipated to have to stay in storage before it gets shipped on? We're expecting to be. We've got a sales agreement arranged with a local purchaser, so we can sell on a monthly basis. Is the plan. But actually, we're now looking at given the additional volumes that are now available to us and to potential purchasers. There's been a significant amount of interest from larger international players seeking to secure sales contracts with the company. So we're in negotiations with potential exporters, and obviously we've got spot sales available to us locally. So. Yeah, and moving on to the second part of the introduction was the new and exciting opportunities opening up for this second drill hole. Yes, indeed. So as part of planning, part of the planning phase, moving into our phase 2 development, we've secured our rig contracts now for the next 12 months. We've got exclusive access over the equipment in which we used to perform the drilling of 16AZ. So we got a rig we know very well, the people we know very well, and as part of that agreement, we've also acquired the use of an A50 workover rig that'll be active in our northern licenses, Norio and Satskanesi. So some recompletion work in the north is the plan, but we'll be spudding our next well in West Rustavi in a not so distant future, of which an update will be put out shortly. Well, I was going to say there's no chance of a date yet then. When you say not too distant future, what's the amount of work you've got to do before we get to that point? Well, we're moving through the civil work, so preparing the drill pad location, which is near on complete. Obviously the rig agreement was a key item on defining our spud date, which is now complete. So we'll be spudding this summer, most definitely. Yeah. The exact date is to be determined. Well, we'll look out for the news on that. And then what then happens after that? So we got a 4-well back-to-back program, basically, Jeremy. So we'll be moving straight across. Next well was well 38 as a simple step out to well 16AZ. We're not planning to do anything fancy here as part of our phase 2 development plan. It's continue to execute what has worked for us in the past. So well 38 is of a similar depth to well 16AZ, and we're drilling back out into the same horizon. We're expecting to drill a slightly longer horizontal section in this well, which we hope will ensure that this well is as productive, if not more productive, than 16AZ. From 38, we move straight across to 30. Same well again, albeit we'll be testing a gas discovery in well number 30. We'll have those 2 wells done by the end of this year. Moving into next year, we'll be drilling 1 more re-entry and a new well. Yeah, lots of things going on. There is a lot going on. Well, yes. We'll look forward to hearing more as and when you get that spud date as much as anything else, but indeed. Also the production ramp up. But that's great. Paul, thanks indeed. Thanks, Jeremy. For dropping by with this update there from Block Energy, Chief Executive, Paul Haywood.